I'm going to mute myself.
So, hello, my name is Juan Cortez, and I am the Outreach Fellow for East Bay Community Energy, your local provider for clean energy. Many may be asking, who is East Bay Community Energy? Why are we being enrolled? Will my utility bill go up? This presentation will answer all of these questions. I will be taking questions during and at the end of the presentation. If you would like to ask a question, please use the raise hand function, and I will be sure to get to you as soon as I can. So let's get this presentation started. Next slide, please. What is EBCE? East Bay Community Energy, also known as EBCE, is our local power supplier committed to providing Alameda County and the city of Tracy with cleaner, greener electricity at lower rates. EBCE reinvests earning back into the community to create local green energy jobs, local energy programs, and clean power projects. Residents and businesses in Newark, California are starting EBCE service because your city council voted unanimously in 2019 to join our joint powers agency. Our 15 member cities joined because EBCE helps cities meet their climate action plan goals without adding costs or raising taxes. Next slide, please. So what does this mean and how does it work? EBCE buys clean power. EBCE buys from and is building clean power plants. EBCE sells the power to customers at low rates. The benefit of having East Bay Community Energy as a clean energy supplier is that we source electricity from green energy sources, meaning we have higher percentage of renewable energy sources like solar and wind. PG&E delivers the power. EBCE's power is delivered to customers by PG&E. Customers pay PG&E for power delivery as they always have. Most customers don't notice a difference when they are on EBCE service. You still continue to receive your bill from PG&E and make a single monthly payment. The main difference will be that a portion of your payment goes to EBCE so that we can procure your power instead of paying PG&E for that service. You continue to pay PG&E for delivering power as you always have. You get the power and all the benefits. You benefit from cleaner energy, low rates, local governance, and innovative programs. Next slide, please. So this is an example of an EBCE customer bill that they will receive from PG&E. As you can see on the account summary part of your bill, the first page of your PG&E bill, that where there used to just be 2 lines for gas and electricity charges, now has an EBCE generation charge. The electric charges have now been split to 2, electric generation, electric delivery. EBCE will be in charge of electric generation while PG&E is in charge of electric delivery and gas. The most important thing to know about your energy bill when you are an EBCE customer is that you will now get a monthly generation credit from PG&E. That credit is what you would have paid for PG&E for generation service. This monthly generation credit from PG&E will be greater than EBCE charges and will completely offset EBCE charges and fees. You keep the difference. This is your monthly savings. Next slide, please. So what are your options? Your current rate schedule with PG&E will automatically transition to EBCE. Newark residents will be enrolled in our Bright Choice option. So let's explain these options. Our Bright Choice plan is our default plan. It is a 1% discount to PG&E's default plan. Our Bright Choice plan is about 60% renewable energy compared to a basic plan with PG&E that is about 30% renewable energy. By simply receiving your energy from East Bay Community Energy, you save money and use greener energy. As a Newark resident, you will be automatically enrolled to our cost savings option. Our Brilliant 100 plan is 100% carbon-free energy. No natural gas, no nuclear, no fossil fuels. This is wind, solar, and hydropower. The benefit of having this plan is that you are paying the same rates as what you would be paying with PG&E, but you receive completely carbon-free energy. Our Renewable 100 plan is 100% renewable energy. This energy is wind and solar from California. Customers pay an average of about $4 more than their default plan with PG&E, but is a great commitment to renewable energy. The benefit of being an EBCE customer is that you are able to change your plan that will best fit your needs. You are able to opt up or opt down to any of our 3 plans at any time. If you want to remain with PG&E, you are able to opt out from our services as well. Next slide, please. So after explaining the basics of EBCE, I want to talk about the history of EBCE. EBCE is also known as a Community Choice Aggregator, a CCA, or a Community Choice Energy, CCE. We are a joint powers authority, which means that we are a public agency formed by local cities. We are a not-for-profit, and we do not have any shareholders. Previously, most of Alameda County was only able to purchase their energy from PG&E. The ability for CCAs like EBCE to form comes from a state law that was passed in 2002 called AB 117. This law allows communities to come together to create their own electricity procurement agency. The first CCA was launched in Marin County in 2010. In 2015, Alameda County commissioned a feasible study. 2 years after, a JPA was signed by 11 cities and the county, which formed EBCE. In 2018, EBCE began serving about 550,000 customers in Alameda County. In 2019, Newark, Pleasanton, and Tracy joined the Joint Powers Authority. 2021, we will enroll Newark, Pleasanton, and Tracy in April. It is important to inform all customers that per state law, this will be an automatic enrollment to our services unless a customer decides to opt out. Next slide, please. East Bay Community Energy was not the first CCA, nor is it the only one. The first CCA was established in Marin, known as Marin Clean Energy, which was established in 2010. There are 23 other CCAs throughout California and continue to grow. Since our program launched in 2018, we have saved our customers over $20 million. Cities and counties throughout California are already moving forward with similar programs. Next slide, please. Some notifications that you will receive. So you will receive 4 notifications from East Bay Community Energy in the months leading up and immediately following your transition into our services. So it is important that you read the letters to stay informed. We sent out the first letter in the beginning of February. The following notices will be either emailed or mailed, depending if you have an email address on file with PG&E. If you happen to throw them out or just want to read more information about EBCE, the notices are posted on our website. If you would like to speak to a human to answer your questions, our call center is a great resource to use. They are open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on weekdays. Next slide, please. So EBCE began serving Alameda County in 2018, with the exception of Pleasanton, Newark, and the island of Alameda. Each member jurisdiction has chosen to be part of EBCE. Each city has an elected official representative on our board of directors. Our board meetings are open to the public and usually occur the 3rd Wednesday of each month. Before COVID, each representative would meet in Hayward for our board meetings. Now, all of our meetings are through Zoom. If you'd like to listen in to the next meeting, check out our website to look at the meeting schedule. Or if you'd like to listen to any of our past meetings, we have those posted as well. Next slide, please. So power purchasing agreements. EBCE's goal is to buy affordable, renewable energy from facilities in California that are built to supply our customers. To date, EBCE has signed 9 contracts to develop wind, solar, and energy storage projects that are now being built in California to serve EBCE customers specifically. EBCE continues to expand the portfolio of projects that will provide our local energy customers with greener power at lower rates. We just did a ribbon cutting ceremony on our Rosamond Central Solar Project, which now provides our customers with over 100 megawatts of solar energy. And we are excited that our 57.5 megawatt wind farm in Livermore will come online before summer. Next slide, please. So some local programs that we offer. Our customers continue to be eligible for PG&E's programs and incentives, as well as being eligible for our programs as well. Some programs that we have at the moment for our residential customers is our induction cooktop campaign and our Resilient Home program. Resilient Home is a limited time program from EBCE that makes it simple for property owners to see if a solar and battery backup system is right for them by providing free quotes and pre-negotiated pricing. To further lower the customer cost, our partner, Sunrun, will also pay property owners an additional incentive after installation for agreeing to share their stored energy with EBCE. For homeowners, the incentive will be $1,250. For multifamily property owners, the incentive will vary based on the system size. Some of the benefits of installing a solar and battery backup system: you'll save money by storing the solar energy you produce and using it when the rates are high, and you'll be prepared for a potential rolling blackout. Our induction cooktop campaign allows our customers to try out a clean, energy efficient induction cooktop before they go out and buy it. This is to encourage customers to switch from their gas-powered stoves to an electric clean stove. Next slide, please. So after going through what EBCE is about, what are some of the benefits and why did your city decide to join EBCE? So lower rates. Lower rates are provided through our basic plan of Bright Choice that offers a 1% discount compared to PG&E's default plan. Local control and investment. EBCE is a locally controlled organization, which means that our board is made up of local officials who will play an important role in the decisions that get made. Our energy sales cover all our costs, and we use any excess revenue to run local programs, which will help create new jobs locally. And we have a local development business plan that was developed by advocacy groups, local government, and community members as a roadmap for local investment. In addition to energy programs, last year, EBCE contributed over $2 million to local COVID-19 relief efforts. Sustainability. EBCE's default electricity product will have more renewable than what residents currently receive from PG&E. Customers can opt up to 100% renewable options as well. Customer choice and programs. Customers will have the option to opt up or opt down from their default options. EBCE has various programs available to our residential customers, as mentioned on the slide before. Next slide, please. So some next steps you can take. Some things that you can do to stay updated, since this is probably the first time you have heard of EBCE or any CCA. You can join our email list to get any important news and updates. Follow us on social media to keep in touch with us and/or attend a public meeting. During the pandemic, we are not participating in any in-person events, but we look forward to doing that again soon. Or you can select your plan on our website, in which you are able to opt up to our Renewable 100 plan. Next slide, please. So currently we'll be taking questions. So let's see if there's any questions at the moment. Yes, we have one.
We did get one. Hi, this is Dan Lieberman from EBCE, and I see a question about net energy metering. I don't know if Kelly, our customer service lead, is on the line. If she is, I'll let her handle it, and if not, I can take it. All right.
Hi.
Hey, Kelly, you can.
Oh, there you are, Kelly.
Great. Hi. So let me just read this question in its entirety. So Zach asked, can you explain how this will work with solar on my house? Also, at my true up, if my NEM has an amount due that is greater than my total minimum delivery charges, can I get a credit of the total minimum delivery charges to, I get a credit of the total minimum delivery charges to reduce my NEM charges. Would that be the same with EBCE? So, Zach, this is a great question, and I'll first put a plug in for our NEM webinar that we are having later on this month. I'll let Dan or Juan look that information up while I'm answering this particular question. So NEM is still like other parts of your bill or like non-NEM bills. Your usage is split with EBCE. Your usage and generation are split into two components: the delivery charges, that's the PG&E side, that's that minimum delivery charge that you're assessed every month by PG&E. And then by EBCE, we will be providing credits in months where you over generate. And then we'll either be using those credits or we'll be billing you in months that you under generate or use more than your system provides. So that minimum delivery charge, that will be applied to the delivery portion of your bill. So PG&E will continue to provide you with an annual true-up bill, and then you'll be billed by PG&E annually, as I said, and that's where that minimum delivery kind of credit or payments that you've made, those will be part of that. On the EBCE side, on the generation side, we do have an annual cash out where if you had over generated over the course of the year, we would cash you out at a rate that's the same as what PG&E cashes you out at. However, if month to month you use more than you generate, we'll just bill you that month. So it's typical for customers to maybe over generate in the summertime and build up a bunch of credits on their bill, and then they use up those credits over the course of the winter, and then our cash out is in April. So when you are brought into EBCE in April, you'll actually go through your PG&E true-up period. So you'll be cashed out of anything or owe PG&E anything at that point, and then you'll start with a new true-up date for PG&E in April. And then that's when you'll get your PG&E delivery true up. And sounds like you typically owe money. So that's when, in those months when you under generate, that's when EBC will just bill you. And I think, yeah, Dan has just posted the information about the NEM webinar.
Yes.
So I think that should answer the question. I'm happy to help out and stay on the line if anybody has anything else in particular to NEM or other pieces. Thanks.
Thank you, Kelly. So if anyone has any other questions, feel free to ask them. So it doesn't look like we have any other questions. So if you have questions in the future, feel free to email or call our call center to speak to us. They are located here in Northern California and are available from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on weekdays. I would like to appreciate everyone who attended this webinar. Feel free to call us, email us, or even check out our website to learn more information. Also follow us on social media. Feel free to share this webinar to your friends, family, or neighbors. This webinar will be recorded or is recorded and will be posted on our website. So thank you. Let's end this.